Good morning, beautiful people. Hola, mi gente. What's up? Que bola. It is Thursday, March 23rd, 2023. We're going to be doing another card of the day, a focus of intention for the next 24 to 48 hours as directed by Spirit, Universe, and whatever higher power you call upon. My job is to not push my belief system onto you. My job is to teach you how to believe in yourself and you connect wherever the fuck you want, because that's none of my motherfucking business. With that being said, please remember that the Almighty Pineapple LLC is trademarked, copyrighted, and registered with 3 different classifications with the United States Trademark and Patents Office. Any duplication of my content or any other content that I provide without my permission is subject to legal recourse as guided by my legal team. With that being said, Rebirth Retreat is officially sold out. We have no more spaces. Love Thyself program, which is the intensive one-on-one program where I work with you for 12 weeks to enhance and power up the most important relationship of your life, the relationship with self. That's why it's called Love Thyself. Is going on sale. I had 5 spots available. Now I have 4. And that goes on sale April 1st, 2023 at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm only taking 5 people total for this 9th round because I am traveling to Puerto Rico. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday on my Instagram page or my Twitter page or even on my TikTok page. I am a trip ambassador with the CCCADI and the God Box Foundation for the spiritual pilgrimage to Ghana in July and August. It is a 13-day guided tour trip. I will be there. And for those of you who do sign up, and I referred you to this, when you register, please put my name down and say referred by Vida, because you get a special swag bag that it's not available online. It's not available with any other package because you're part of my community. You get a travel swag bag to Ghana and also to attend the Panifest. So I am so excited about that. I've never been to Africa before and I'm excited because I am going. Some of my godchildren are going. So I'm super excited about that. And some of my amazing friends are going. The CCCADI Foundation is a great foundation, and so is the God Box Foundation. And also there's another part of their foundation called the God Box Tours. So there is that. I'm trying to see what else we have going on. Spiritually Abundant will be coming soon. It is a free webinar, but I don't know if I should do it before my trip to Puerto Rico or when I come back from Puerto Rico, which will be the 17th. I'll be back. I'll be gone from the 7th to the 17th. So I'll be gone for about 10 days. So there is that. My April books are now open for sessions. So please schedule accordingly. I think that's it. So with that being said, the card of the day is coming from the Sacred Cycles Oracle deck, Divine Feminine, just like we did yesterday. Springtime is just allowing me to get into that phase. Well, anyway, so that's what's happening. Remember, this is not a reading. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor. It didn't flip. Between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, you're... Okay. This one flipped. That did not. This is not a reading. Let me get back to that. A reading is an intimate discussion between you and a spiritual advisor of your choice, hopefully led by your intuition. As I always say, your intuition is your superpower. Whew. Okay. Let's get... Sorry if you're seeing my butt in the air, but I'm picking up these cards. And I have a little doggy behind me, and I don't want to run him over. It's my blind boy. And so the card of the day is called Menarche. Wow. Okay. Yesterday was bleeding rituals. Remember that? Today is literally the card after. If you look on yesterday's card of the day, it's card number 40, and it has it on the card. It's called Bleeding Rituals. Today is 41. Crazy. Menarche. And it says the affirmation for this card, which I love this deck because it has affirmations and journal prompts, so if you guys want to dig in afterwards, do so. The affirmation, I'm going to say it 3 times. I reclaim my sacred rights. I reclaim my sacred rights. I reclaim my sacred rights. The sacred rite of passage for menstruating cyclical bodies, Menarche, is the first hormonal bleed, an opportunity for celebration. This moment marks a transitional space towards greater sovereignty and independence. This is a time of reclamation for you. For many, the experience of Menarche may have held a feeling of shame or secrecy. If that was true for you, you're now being invited to revisit this moment and meditate upon it, knowing all you do right now. Many find deep release and compassion by sharing stories about their first bleed with others. You are also being called to reflect on other previous life adventures that perhaps you had hoped would be joyous but turned out to be less fulfilling than expected. If you could go back and guide your younger self, what might have it looked like? What do you wish you would have experienced or understood at that time? Now is your time and opportunity to gift yourself that alternative, whether through ceremony or gentle contemplation. Allow yourself to rewrite the script and change the lens through which you view past experiences to create more peace and freedom. And the journal prompt I will repeat 3 times as well. The journal prompt is, what do I remember about the experience and feelings surrounding my first bleed? Or how would I like to celebrate my first bleed when it arrives? Again, what do I remember about the experience and feelings surrounding my first bleed? Or how would I like to celebrate my first bleed when it arrives? So either or, if you've never experienced a bleed yet, if you're a young soul here visiting, thank you for being here. Make sure your parents are aware or somebody that you trust is aware that you're watching my content, okay? Because it's really not suitable for under age 18. But I understand there's a curiosity, and the young ones, I have young ones too. So if you haven't gotten your cycle, you can use the second journal prompt. If you have gotten your cycle, use the first journal prompt. What do I remember about the experience and feelings surrounding my first bleed? Or how would I like to celebrate my first bleed when it arrives? So this Menarche card, right? Like I said, it's crazy that yesterday was bleeding rituals. Today is Menarche. They're literally one card apart, and you saw it flipped out on the deck on its own. But again, the affirmation is powerful. I reclaim my sacred rights. So what are you doing for yourself to celebrate who you are, your sacredness, your rights? Are you practicing your spiritual and energetic practices on a daily basis? Are you performing your rituals? Even prayer is a ritual. Even lighting a candle is a ritual. Even meditation and deep breathing is a ritual. So what do you remember about things that you've experienced but you just don't like? Rewrite the script and change the way you see things, the way you view things, to experience a more beautiful moment of peace of mind and freedom from old stories that you no longer hold on to. Yes, your first bleed might have been traumatic, but you can rewrite that, knowing all that you know right now. You can not just use that for your first bleed, you can use it for your first anything, for your first impression of the job, for your first date, for your first day of school, for the first day after a divorce, for the first day after a breakup, for the first day after losing a job. It doesn't always have to be a positive sensation. It could always be a negative memory you can change to something else. Maybe you losing that job was a blessing in disguise. Maybe that heartbreak saved you from a lifelong year of abuse. Maybe that betrayal allowed you to be free from someone who was never honest with you in the first place. There's so many ways to look at this, but again, allow yourself to rewrite the story to give you peace of mind and the freedom that you've always desired. I hope I helped. I hope I put some things in perspective, and I hope I made you feel better. If you need help rewriting the story, that's what Spiritually Abundant is really about. That's a 12-week group program that's coming up soon. I'm going to do that free webinar soon. I just haven't decided when. Mojo envelopes and pre-order pendants are back. The transformation pendant, lots of love pendant, and AA pendant, 7 different Mojo envelopes. They are coming up. I'll post that shortly. I love y'all, and if you need help, that's what I'm here for. Book now, because my time is limited. But as always, please follow your intuition working with any spiritual advisor, even that means you do not work with me. I love you. Thanks for fucking with me. I'll see you later.